the only clock I have is right here, and I don't see a clock up here. So I think I'm probably going to be, it'll probably be 10 o'clock in about a minute or two. So let me just get myself sorted here. And while I'm getting ready, I might just let you all know that I'm happy to be here. And Christmas is coming, so happy to be here to celebrate the coming season with all the good news that's coming down the line. Everyone's pretty happy about that. We're all going to get the jab, and then we're going to be as happy as Larry. We're coming up on Shoot the Crows, great pub. I miss it sorely, and I'm looking forward next year to getting back in there. And this concert tonight is being hosted by White Hag Brewery, who are very kindly donating some gargle to the cause. Thank you, White Hag. And any donations that you might feel like giving will be going to the Northwest Hospice here in Sligo, who help folks in need. So there, folks, there should be a little donate button if you want to donate to them. That'll be set up for y'all. So I think it's probably just about 10 o'clock. So I'm going to start off with a tune I learned from Kenny Hall. Was a great mandolin player, multi-instrumentalist from California, and he was a real inspiration to a lot of us California folkies. And this is a tune that he learned from a chest-high stack of 78 records that he was given. And this was originally recorded in 1927 by Fiddlin' Powers and Family. It's called "Did You Ever See the Devil, Uncle Joe?" And so this tune was recorded 9 years after the end of the First World War as a reference to one of the characters in that war. So in any case, thanks for coming along, folks, and I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Cornstalk, fiddle, shoestring, coat, ever see the devil, Uncle Joe? Short-tailed rabbit and long-tailed crow, ever see the devil, Uncle Joe? Did you ever see the devil, Uncle Joe? children's play party song that from the States, and some of the verses on this go way back across the water and back through the centuries, and appear to refer to Bonnie Prince Charlie. And kids kind of learned melodies, learned tunes, learned rhymes, and they keep them going a long time. I remember when I was a kid, they'd be counting out rhymes and things like that we do, and you had to learn it right. If you learned it wrong, you'd be corrected. So that's why kids tend to preserve a lot of the old folklore. And so this song is called Weevily Wheat, and about a man named Charlie. Right, switch horses here now. Next we have move over to Ireland here for a slip jig. Great tune called On Fish Block. We've had all kind of weather lately. Last couple of days it's been fog, but the cold weather's gone, so that's not too bad. Daffodils are starting to poke their heads up out of the ground. See, no matter what us folks are going through, all the nature, the bulbs, the flowers, the robins, they seem to be going off their business as if nothing else is going on. So let's have a shout out for all the flowers and the birds and the bees. Let them have a good summer coming up. So this is unofficial. Thank you very much. Thirsty work. Water will do, but white hand beer would be better. But I wouldn't be able to drive the microphone if I had that on me. So, right, as Christmas is coming, I'd like to do a tune now that I wrote a good few years back, inspired by one of my favorite and one of a lot of people's favorite Christmas season songs. came out in 1980 by Jonah Louie, called "Stop the Cavalry," and it was a great video that he had. Remember on RTE at the time when it came out, with the sort of an old brass band, all dressed in army uniforms, but it was a lovely kind of a English country dance feel to the song. So I put together this tune, kind of inspired by it, and I called it "Home for Christmas," from one of the lines in the song. Home for Christmas. Thank you very much. Well, there's a lovely waltz, excuse me, lovely waltz I'd like to do now, called the Green Valley Waltz. And it's got those series of lyrics that you find in a lot of songs. Who's gonna shoe her pretty little feet? Who's gonna glove her hand? pretty little feet. Mama will love my home. And you can kiss my raggedy lips when you return again. Oh, have you seen that lonesome dove flying from pine to pine? She's mourning for her own true love, just like I mourn for mine. Thank you very much. Green Valley Waltz. Okay, next, play a slow air and reel. Air is called, I think it's called something like Passion John, and followed up with The Wind Shakes the Barley. behind the bar, snuck out from behind the bar to slip the first tune in there. So the tune I used to play it with, I just fell back in my old ways on that one, but that was two reels, made behind the bar and the Wind That Shakes the Barley. I mentioned Kenny Hall earlier on, and there's a tune, a great little tune that he used to play that he learned. It's a Brazilian tune, and I think he learned it from, it might have been the theme song to a radio program. He lived he went to school in Berkeley, California, but I think he lived around Fresno at some point, and he learned this tune off the radio, I think. But it's a nice tune. Don't have the name of it, but just usually called Kenny Hall's Brazilian Tune. you very much. Right, a couple more tunes on the banjo before we finish up. This is a tune called The Same Old Man Living at the Mill. Mill turns around of its own free will. It's the same old man living at the mill. The mill turned around of its own free will. One hand in the hopper, other in the sack. Make a step forward and the gins fall back. Down saddling out with his head all white. A lonesome day, a lonesome night. Thought I heard a pretty gal say, work all night and sleep next day. The same old man living at the mill. Turn around of its own free will. One hand in the hopper, other in the sack. Never step forward and just fall back. Wind said rain as she flew. When I was a young one, I had two. One for the get, another for the soul. Tied a little string to my old bow. There's the same old man living at the mill. The mill turned around of its own free will. One hand in the hopper, other in the sack. Make a step forward and the gins fall back. I said the Lord let it ring back. I'll tell you the reason that I fly at night. 'Cause I lost my horse delight. There's the same old man living at the mill. Turn around of its own free will. One hand in the hopper, other in the sack. Make a step forward and the gins fall back. Now my old man should have a zoo. He don't really know, yes I do. First to the left, then to the right. This old mill gonna stay in night. It's the same old man living at the mill. He'll turn around on his own free will. One hand in the hopper, other in the sack. Make a step forward and the gins fall back. It's the same old man living at the mill. He'll turn around on his own free will. One hand in the hopper, other in the sack. Make a step forward and the gins fall back. Same old man living at the mill. Well, thank you all very much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourself in this pre-holiday season. And if you have a thought to send some good cheer on to the Northwest Hospice, there's a button right down there. And I'd like to thank Shoot the Crows for hosting this here tonight, and to White Hag Brewery for helping back it up, and to John Callahan for organizing it all, a hard worker about town. And thank you all for tuning in. Finish up with a song, old gospel song, Home in the Rock. I got a home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that rock, don't you see? I got a home in that I didn't know that the rainbow sign, no more water of fire next time. I make old rock of ages look for me. Thank you all and good night, everybody.